Hey everyone, it's Queenie. Welcome to today's video. Okay, I know it's Christmas nails. It's not even Halloween yet, but I have got to get these guys made so I can list them on eBay. So I have a bunch of Christmas designs coming your way over the next few weeks so I can get these into my shop. And I'm going to be doing a mixture of regular polish and gel polish in this design because I didn't have the right red that I wanted. So this is going to be a little bit of a tutorial in how to use the two things together. So yesterday I actually painted these two red nails in regular polish just so they would have 24 hours to dry completely because I will be using a gel top coat on them. And if you've ever tried to use gel over regular polish and the regular polish is not completely, I call it like crispy dry. It's like it's gotta be crispy dry to put gel top coat over top. If you've ever done it and it's not crispy dry, when you put that into the lamp to cure the top coat, it will crinkle the regular polish underneath as the top coat cures and shrinks a little bit and kind of adjusts itself onto the nail. It will mess up your regular polish. So yeah, you need to have it dry, dry, dry. So these two nails are what we're going to concentrate on for our design today. So let's get started. I will show you what I used. So for the two nails using regular polish, I went in and did 2 coats of that base coat and then 2 coats of this absolutely stunning Color Club color called Wink Wink. I love it so much. It is the best Christmas color. It's just got this beautiful shimmery sparkle to it, and it is just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to go in with all my gel stuff first. So I'm going to remove the 2 regular polished nails from the stands, and the pinky and the thumb are going to get a beautiful red glitter, which is amazingly gorgeous. And then the index finger is going to get this beautiful gold glitter. Now, it's not quite opaque enough for what I want to do. The base is clear. Even though the glitter is like super packed, the base is clear. So when you put it on, you could still kind of see through it a little bit. So instead of just using that, I'm going to go in with 1 coat of the Venalisa gold and just do 1 really thin coat on the index finger and then go in and do 2 coats of the glitter on that nail, and it will look absolutely stunning. So this is more of a medium gold shimmer as opposed to a glitter, but it just gives that opacity that I need behind a clear based glitter that will make it look more dense and just kind of, give it that oomph that I'm looking for, as opposed to having a glitter on there that you can see through the nail. It just drives me crazy when I can see through the nail when I don't want to see through the nail. And I think I forgot to mention that the nails that are getting gel are all buffed and they had a thin coat of base. Okay, so this is the red glitter. Now this is a totally different animal. This has a red jelly base to it, so I don't need anything else. This is going to do the job. I don't need any type of opaque polish behind it. You can see it just has a beautiful coverage. The glitter is super packed and the red is just stunning. So I'm just going to go through and do the thumb and pinky in this beautiful, stunning red color. So I'll do both of those nails and then I will start putting the glitter onto the gold nail that is in the lamp right now. Oh my gosh. The camera does this no justice. I am telling you, it's like ruby slippers, like Dorothy's ruby slippers. That's what it looks like. It is absolutely beautiful. And if I was going to make this in regular polish, the red glitter that I would use is actually called ruby slippers. Who made that? Hold on a minute. Brain. Hello, Brain. China Glaze. China Glaze makes a color called Ruby Slippers, and it is gorgeous. And it is absolutely what I would use if I was making this in regular polish because it's just so beautiful. And then here is the second coat of this color. And I think I forgot to tell you guys what this is. This is the Double Rhythm B1051. It's like kind of like my new favorite gel brand, honestly. Really been happy with them. Got them off of Amazon. And I'll link what I'm using below in the description box. I'll probably forget to tell you something, so I'll just link everything below. And come to think of it, I think I forgot to tell you the gold that I was using. I think I said it was Venalisa for the first coat. That was number 956. And then the gold glitter is Double Rhythm B1117. And those two colors, the red and the gold, and a whole bunch of other colors, all came in the same collection. And I've been really happy with them, like I said. So yeah, these glitters are pretty amazing. All right, and then I am just going to pop this one into the lamp, and I want to start getting some glitter onto the index finger. And wait till you see how pretty this looks against that gold background. So gorgeous. So sparkly. Oh, look at that. So pretty. It's kind of like, I guess what I was going for is almost like a Christmas ornament. Just the gold glitter, shiny, sparkly, twinkly accent nail. Like we're going to have the two decorated nails, but then I wanted to have like a pretty accent nail as well. And it just looks so pretty with that gold back. Look at that. Ugh. One thing that I absolutely adore, it's glitter. And if it's gold glitter, that's even better. All right, let's get that second coat of the gold glitter onto the index finger. This, I just can't get over how stunning this is. It's so pretty. And here's all the nails out of the lamp and back on the stand. You can start to see it coming together, the design. I'm really excited. All right, let's get into the stamping design. All right, so the stamping plate that I'm going to be using is from Uber Chic Beauty. It is called Holiday Spirit, and that is the design that we're going to be using. My main stamping color is going to be Bam White from Maniology. And then I'm going to be filling in my little gingerbread men with Latte, also from Maniology. These are both stamping polishes. They are both regular stamping polishes, not gels. I don't usually stamp with gel. It just doesn't have the same consistency, the same body. It just doesn't work the same. So for this design, I am just going to load this up. Lots and lots of polish. Those little gingerbread men have lots of nooks and crannies that I need to fill in. So I just go in, scrape at a 45-degree angle, and then there is my beautiful stamp. We're not going to be able to see me fill that stamp in because of the white polish. So I'm going to put, I have like a, what is it? Eyeshadow palette with a black background. So I'm going to put that up underneath of that. And that will help you be able to see the white polish and me filling it in. But for right now, I'm just going to take off all the little extra bits, even though technically I don't have to. I just feel like it just adds a little bit of chaos to the stamp. So because it's a full nail stamp, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So technically I don't really have to remove all those little extra bits, but I just kind of like my stamp to be, you know, aesthetic. I like it to be just the stamp, not all those little extra pieces. Okay, so here is the black eyeshadow palette behind that now that I can actually see what I'm doing. And you can see what I'm doing. So there's the Latte. I'm just going to pop a few drops of that onto my palette. But I was still having some issues with the height of my stamp. And I have like this lucite block that I use to hold up the design a little bit. It's a little bit higher, and it just helps me to be able to hold the stamp a little bit better and to be able to position my hand a little bit better, and gives me a more steady hold on my dotting tool. And it just helps me. I really don't know how to explain it, but it just helps me hold the design up just a little bit higher. So I am just going to go through and fill in all of the gingerbread men and use as much polish as I can to really fill that in so there isn't too many places that I miss. Like I don't want to be able to see through the gingerbread men. So I'm going to use a lot of polish. And then periodically you'll see me as I'm filling these in, I'll kind of like pick up the stamp and look behind it. It's really weird how you get like this different perception when you're looking at it from this way and you're filling in your gingerbread men. It will look full. It will look like you know, filled in the whole thing. But if you flip it over and put it against your palm and like look at it from the other way, like how it would look when it's actually on the nail, you can see all the little holes and all the little places that you missed. It's really weird. I don't know why you can't see it this way, but you can see it the other way. But again, I'm just going through filling all of these in using lots and lots of polish. And these little guys are just so cute. And I think at one point, I think I pulled off the one guy's belly button. I felt kind of bad. But I think my dotting tool was a little bit on the dry side. And when I lifted it up, I think I pulled off his belly button. So sorry, buddy. And then I'll be using the Luxie Nail Foil Transfer Gel rather than a regular sticky base coat like I do use the Maniology brand, just to stick with the gel. I just feel like it just would help this nail, especially with durability and making it stronger. So I will put an extremely thin coat of that foil gel onto the nail and then pop it into the lamp for 60 seconds. And then stamp on our gingerbread men. So my stamp with my gingerbread men has been sitting in front of my desk fan drying for a few minutes, and then I just want to test it to make sure that it is dry enough to stamp onto the foil gel, that it's not going to pull or scrunch up or get weird on me. And this foil gel literally works same exact way as a sticky base coat, like I mentioned. So you don't really have to worry too much about it being different. You still need to have it cured properly so it's nice and tacky, and you need to have your stamp nice and dry before you stamp it on. Here we go, and roll it off. And then I do have a couple little guys hanging off, so I just put it aside, wait for it to get crispy dry like I mentioned, and then clean off the sides and clean underneath, and then we can put some top coat on that is gel top coat. But look at this, you can really see the design starting to come together. It is so cute. And then I go through the whole process again for the ring finger, and you would be like, why did you fill in the whole stamp? Why for such a tiny little nail? Because I've made that mistake in the past. I've like, oh, this whole thing's not going to show, or this isn't going to show, or that's not going to show. But sometimes, like if you don't stamp it right, or if your stamp is not quite centered, something that's like not filled will show. And these nails are so small. I had all these little extra guys hanging off. It kind of reminded me of like, oh no, Mr. Bill. Like they're all falling off the nail. I'm showing my age with that one, huh? But these full nail stamps can be a little bit overwhelming on such small nails. But it's a give and take, because when you're working on larger nails, you want larger stamps. So, yep, give and take. So then the next thing I need to do is I will just take my dotting tool and go around and see how that's flaking off. That's what I'm talking about, waiting until it's crispy dry, because if you try to clean that off while the polish is still wet in any way, it will pull, and it could pull your stamp design right off the nail. So again, crispy dry. I know that kind of sounds like kind of weird, but it just is what it is. But once I do that, I'll clean them again before I package them, but I have to put the top coat on first. So if you didn't see my daily workflow vlog or my prep and pack my press-ons video, check that out, because that goes through the whole process of like how I clean them and get them ready to be packaged up and everything that I use to do that. That video also shows how I make my labels for my nail boxes and also how I take my pictures and all that fun stuff. So I will link that below for you, and if you want, go check it out. And here they are all top coated and cured. Let's take a look and see how they look in the box. So here they are all cleaned and polished and packaged and ready to be listed on eBay. I also wanted to see how they looked with some glitter backgrounds. So there's the red one, which looks amazing. And then I popped the green one in, but I'm not a fan. However, these nails just don't get any more Christmassier. So, I mean, is Christmassier a word? I'm not even sure. But I'm going to be listing these over on eBay. I'll have 3 sets to start. I'll have a small, a medium, and a large set. If you're interested in these nails and you head over there, the sizing chart is in the photos. But if you have any questions on sizing to make sure that your nails fit properly, feel free to send me a message via the Ask Seller a Question link, and I will get back to you right away with some help. So feel free to just reach out if you have any questions. If you loved this set, please leave me a comment below and let me know. I will see you in the next video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.